So what's up, JTVJP in the house. Right now I'm on my way to Ashiya to go just, socialize, try to find see if I can find a room that I can rent for a day so I can teach out there. I really want to get my English program out there, to the young kids so it can help them learn English a whole lot faster and stuff like this. And I'll put a video in, maybe at the beginning, maybe it'll be at the beginning, I guess, or at the end. Well, no, I'll put it in here somewhere, maybe after this.
Let's go shopping. What are you doing? I am reading a book. Do you want to go shopping? Yes, I want to go shopping. What do you want to buy? I want to buy ice cream. Okay, let's go. Okay, here I come. Let's go shopping. What are you doing? I am reading a book. Do you want to go shopping? Yes, I want to go shopping. What do you want to buy? I want to go ice cream. Okay, let's go. Okay, here I go.
I need to get it out there because it's really cool and stuff. But I haven't been out to Ashiya in a while. It's a really nice area. Let's go out there and just hang out. But usually when I go out there, I walk around a little bit, not so much, but a little bit. But I always go to this Baskin Robbins they have out there. And there's another place somewhere out in Hoboken, I forgot where. This is Starbucks I used to always go to. I forget exactly where it is. If I go on the freeway, I'm sure I can find it. Because I kind of remember the exit because one of my students who one of my students, like one of my first students when I first started teaching, she learned English. She was 9 years old, learned to speak English. Well, not to say necessarily speak English, but learned to read in 4 months and stuff. And somehow she got my number when she got older. I don't know how old she was, about maybe anywhere between 13 and 15. And she called me and asked me to meet her at maybe she was 15, I guess. Asked me to meet her out in Hoboken somewhere, and I was kind of like shocked, So I said, "Do your father know that you're calling me?" She was like, "No." So I called him and told him what was going on. He said, "No, it's okay. You can meet out here. A lot of the kids, they have a lot of leeway, and the parents really don't worry about too much because it gets a lot of bad things don't happen out here. I mean, like in the States, for a 15-year-old girl to call you to meet up with you, and then if you did meet up with them, it's like you can go to jail for that. You know what I'm saying? So it was really interesting. So at first, he was really apologetic about it, but I told him, "Oh no, it's okay. She can call because I tell all my students later on, when you get older, if you have any problems with English, just call and I can help you and stuff." So I went and met her, and it was so weird. Her English was so good, I couldn't believe it. I was like really surprised, like, wow, how'd you do so well? And she was like, my class really helped her. So it was really interesting because she left so soon. It's like she joined, her father came, she joined, and in class it wasn't even like she was really paying attention because she would draw on the table, write on the table, and I don't know if she's one of them, but some kids who put gum under the table, stick gum under the table, chew the gum and stuff. When I found that out, I was like, oh my God, but it was kind of funny because it reminded me of in school. I'm sure I used to do that too. But we went and talked, and her English was really good. I was really impressed. And another girl too, she came to my class, one of the first students too, and she would come. Her mother had her come twice a month. I mean, not twice a month, but twice a week. And I told her mother, that it wasn't necessary to do that, but she said no, she wanted her daughter to come twice, so she learned to speak like really quick. I'm thinking like 8 weeks, like a couple of months. You know what I mean? Not to speak, but to read and stuff. And then after that, she had quit. And then one day I was in my class and I saw her standing across the street. She had got a little older, but she was still a teen. And so I went out and I remember, for some weird reason, I remembered her name. You know, because I'm really bad at memorizing names and stuff. And wow, this car is noisy. Anyway, how can I say? She was looking across the street, standing across the street from my school, and I looked, and I opened the door, and I said her name, and she's like, yeah. And she came, and her English was like perfect. And I was like, wow, your English is really good. She said, yeah, I was thanks to your class. And I'm like, thinking like, yeah, but we didn't really, well, actually, we did a lot of reading. Once you start reading, you know, really, the reading is really cool and stuff. And I guess the way we translated and stuff, I guess she figured that out. I didn't really get a chance to teach her nouns and stuff. But her mother and her mother's boyfriend both spoke English very well. So, and I think she said she went to America a few times. But I was just really surprised I hadn't seen it in such a short time and stuff. But anyway, I'm gonna spend 5 minutes talking about something that I didn't want to talk about. Have any intentions on talking about. I wonder if I should. Nah, forget. I just put it in different. No, forget. I'm just gonna talk about English and then talk about that later. But anyway, yeah, this English thing is really good. I'm always talking about it. Been talking about it for years. So my kids are getting big, like I've said, for years. So I pretty much can get out and do a lot of other stuff. But yeah. Okay, so let me go on. Everything. Oh, so it's weird, right? Okay, so I work at this company out in Osaka. It's called SBS, and how I got the job was I was teaching at another school, and the guy came, and he brought his son, you know, and I taught his son, and his son's speaking and stuff. And after class, he was like, hey, you know, I have a JICU down the street. Would you like to open up a school there, you know, in a vacant room? I'm like, okay, but, you know, I have to talk to the lady here, you know, and stuff like that. And he was like, okay, whatever, you know. So I kind of talked to her. She wasn't really, I don't know if she was for it, but she really couldn't say anything against it, because actually that lady was good. She was really cool. She was the first one to hire me, and she was really cool. We, you know, I mean, I don't know. I was like, I guess she must have trusted me as far as teaching and stuff, you know. If she did any bad things behind my back or whatever, I didn't know. But she was really smart woman, and I made a lot of money working with her, you know, even though I was only getting like $30 an hour. But as things changed, it got to the point where I was making $60 to $80 an hour and things like that. Of course, I had to negotiate it, but I guess my lesson was really good too. But she was really cool though, and I had ended up quitting. But you know, over the years, I realized that what I should have did was kept on my business and, you know, kept working with her also, you know, because it was just working with her exposed me to different areas, a lot of different people and stuff like that. You know, where I'm at now, I'm just only in that one area. So that's why one thing I like about teaching English before I opened up my own school was that I was always moving, you know, from Wakayama to Osaka to Kyoto, whatever it's called, Kyoto Prefecture, and different places in Osaka and stuff, you know, and it was really cool. And the kids I taught, I mean, wow, my lesson, I mean, before it was like really cool, like many years ago, like maybe 17 years ago, 18 years ago, and yeah, it was really cool working with her. But recently in my I think if you guys have Line, you probably saw it in my Line thing. And this girl started my class when she was 4 years old, and she what did she do? In 4 months she started reading. She passed the phonics test and started reading. And then another girl came in about a couple of months later or something like that, and in 4 months she started reading. You know, it was like really weird, you know, how that happened and stuff. This lady is in a rush. Let me oh, is that a guy? And there's somebody behind me. Okay, so anyway, this what is it called? No, what was I saying? Yeah, so anyway, she's 5 years old. Because so the first girl, she was 4 months she started reading. The 5-year-old girl, in 4 months she started reading, and they're really, really good and stuff. I was like so cool. I was like, wow, you know. And I mean, it's interesting this program I have, you know, for the phonics anyway. So, but anyway, let me move on. Oh, so anyway, last week there was a lady came in and she had a trial lesson and stuff, and she was really attractive, you know. Yeah. Well, I guess she looked nice by the way she dressed and stuff, but she looked like one of those serious type of Japanese mothers who would judge to me based on, you know, my influences of things that I hear about Japan and stuff like that. So she would appear, quote unquote, if you listen to the hype, that she would base a class on what a person looks like, how the class is, and blah blah this and blah blah that, you know. And so it was interesting because I guess all of the English classes must be the same, I guess, because she was bouncing from different places to different places and stuff. So during the trial lesson, it's okay, but you know, her daughter was 5 and her son is 3. In the class, there's a 3-year-old kid and a kid that just turned 2. The 3-year-old kid, he's right now he can find words in the dictionary, but he plays a lot, but he can do it. The other little kid, he's still passing the first stage where that he needs to reach a certain level. Well, reach a certain level before I can teach him how to use a dictionary and stuff. But he's almost there. And so so she came into class and, you know, saw the little kids and, you know, they running around. The lady that also helps me in the class, she carries the kids around sometimes and they'll play with her and, you know, and stuff like that. It's weird though. I want to talk about that in another video though. But where am I going? Okay. But so you know, the class was going on, and of course, you know, I did my lesson. The kids have to speak. If they speak, they get a card and stuff like that. And the lesson was going pretty good, pretty well. And I was thinking like, okay, well, let me break out with the dictionary. So I broke out with a dictionary, and the 3-year-old kid already has his own dictionary. I got a card with some letters on it, a bunch of letters on it, and then I got a dictionary for the little girl. So I was showing her how to use a dictionary. The little 2-year-old kid, I showed him a letter, he would find it on the card. The other boy who was 3, he couldn't, so his mother immediately jumps up, runs over there where he is, and starts helping him because she realizes the importance. I guess she realized, or I'm thinking she realized the importance of understanding the letters and being able to identify them and stuff like that. I believe, oh, that's 10 poles up for you who haven't been over here where the what's that thing, the Ferris wheel is and stuff. But what happened? Oh, so she immediately goes over there and she's helping him find the words and stuff. The 2-year-old, he already knows what to do, so you know, he's finding it. And then the girl, the sister, who's 5 years old, you know, I'm showing her how to find the letters and stuff, and she finds some letters from A to C and stuff. And that was really cool. Then after that, we did some more cards and games and stuff like that, singing songs and stuff. So it was interesting. So what I did was I wasn't sure if I can compel her. And then then some say, hey, show her the videos, because I got 2 videos of these 2 young girls reading. You know, just hear their voice, not their faces. And one is 4, and the other one is 5. The 2 I was just talking about. And so I showed the mother the videos, and she was like surprised, and she was like, wow, you know. When they first came and learned English, they didn't know anything about English. I was like, nope. And I said one mother can speak it, but I don't know how. I said I don't think she teaches her daughter, because if she did, then her daughter, there wouldn't be no need for her daughter to come to the class. But I don't know about the ABCs, what she know, but I know she didn't know the phonics and everything for sure. And and she didn't know how to use a dictionary either. And I taught her all of that stuff. And so she listened to the videos, and she was like really surprised and stuff. And hopefully that'll be enough to get her to join. But if she joins, it'll be next year. I don't see any other stories about English. In the kindergarten class that I am teaching right now, I think they're advanced, but I'm not sure if I'm going to have enough, because I'm going to do one more what's that thing called, conversation, because I make conversations for them, off the top of my head. We read them and translate them and play games with it. It's really cool how they do it. And their dictionary skills, most of them are still kind of bad, really bad, and so I'm kind of like, oh my god, I kind of failed these kids this year. Not that I really failed them, because actually they learn it, they know a lot, but compared to the other years, I think this would be I wouldn't say the slowest, but of the kids that reached the goal, because every year from the first time I started, I'm just teaching. In the first year, this one girl, she starts reading English in 5 months, and all kinds of stuff was going on. It was like really weird, but that class, I never got to the point where I was able to teach them to make sentences on their own and stuff like that, because because the kids in my regular school didn't get to that level either. So I didn't create the program. Well, what I did was I created a program on the fly. When these kids advanced, then I created something. When they advanced, or when they understood something, they had to advance, and I create something and stuff like that. But this class is a little bit slow compared to what I want to do. So I'm kind of contemplating. I have to do one more conversations for sure. So hopefully I can finish it by December. And then what I want to do is teach them grammar, how to match verbs and subjects and stuff. And then the and I want to teach them that. So if I do that, I'm not sure if I'm going to have enough time to be able to teach them to what is the thing called, to make their own sentences. So I'm thinking about how should I go about it, because actually the grammar program or the grammar class itself is actually fun, because the kids have to talk, and it's really interesting and stuff. So I'm really thinking, because I know I can't do it in. Oh, it just came in the yoga camp. I know I can't do it in what is that thing called? In how long? I can't do it in 3 months and do the other thing too. So I'm really debating on how to do it. But actually, I don't even really need to teach the grammar, because I can do it all in while they're learning to speak and stuff. Which I'm thinking about just doing that, because the grammar and stuff, it's all included. So it's really interesting. See anything else I could think of? Because actually, this is not what I wanted to talk about. I want to talk about something else. Let's see. I'm in Hyogoken. I was on Route 43. It goes here. I think it should be Route 43. I am passing all this stuff. I have no idea where the next thing is. Let's see, Roko Island. I didn't pass that. I do not want to go to Sanomiya. Boy. Okay, so So I'll finish here, and I'll put the other two videos I have up at the end of this. So anyway, you guys enjoy.